What's up, guys? How are you doing? This video is about all of my Yeezys that I own. I do a bunch of legit checks on Yeezys, and people kind of ask, like, how do we know you're not full of shit? And a lot of people ask, how many Yeezys do I own? That question does get asked. But this video is about all the pairs of Yeezys that I have. I believe I have 54 or 55 pairs total. If you look back there, you can kind of see some of them right there. Now, those are all the Yeezys that are brand new in the box that I've never worn. Upstairs, which I'm going to take you here in just a second, is all the Yeezys that I kind of wear on a daily rotation, where I'm the shoes that I wear during the day, right, that are used, that I beat up. I don't really take good care of my shoes, but the ones upstairs I'm going to show you are the ones that are my daily rotation. So, without further ado, let's head upstairs to the closet and show you those. All right, so we are now in the closet. Basically, this is where all the Yeezys and shoes, and just shoes in general that I wear, like on a daily basis, those are what's up here. Downstairs are the shoes that I haven't worn yet, that I will either keep for a long time, brand new in the box, or just switch them out as these become old and no longer wearable. I can switch them out for other pairs that I have downstairs. But what I have up here, let's start at the top. And this is actually the very first pair of Yeezys I got. These are the Butters. Actually, no, these are the second pair I got. The first pair was the all-white, I forgot what they were called, the all-white ones, which were like the biggest release or whatever to that day. These are the Butters, which were like the second ones I got, and they were not too hard to find. And you can still get these pretty cheap-ish. I don't wear these a lot anymore just because I have so much stuff that looks better, like with the colors I wear. And up next, I believe these are the Cinders, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. There's so many out that I can't, and I'm colorblind, so it's hard for me to remember all the names and all the colorways of all the shoes. But let's kind of widen the frame a little bit. But these are the Cinders. These are kind of like the ugly tan color or whatever. But I bought a pair and I wore them one time, and now I just wear them randomly if I just don't have any other Yeezys to wear. I don't like this color too much, but once in a while I'll wear them. Next are the laces for these are actually, oh, they're in the wash machine probably. I was cleaning the laces for these. These are the Turtle Doves, or no, these are the, oh, what are they called? I have two pairs of these. And I got these because these go with a lot of stuff. This color is like kind of a bland, like muted color. Like it's pretty neutral, so you can wear these with a ton of stuff. I take the insoles out of these. Pretty much all these have the insoles out unless they're 12.5. And then we have two pairs of Zebras. This is the first pair. I think this was from the first drop. I believe this was the first one. And I think this pair of Zebras was from the second one. If you notice, which one is it? Oh, it's the other pair. Yeah, this shoe on this side right here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a lot dirtier. A friend of mine got really drunk and decided he wanted to drive one of those side-by-sides in this muddy-ass, and I shouldn't have worn these white shoes. It was super muddy out, but I wore them and I went in the thing and he rolled it, being a drunk idiot, and this got completely dirty. I've tried to wash it like 5 times and it just won't go back to white. I still have a scar. Still have a scar on my leg right there from that crash. Next up is these Oreos. Funny story with these. I got these for free. Now you're wondering, how'd you get these for free? I got these for free because I got them on GOAT used, and the photos that were on the ad did not match at all. Like if you see right here, these things are like beat through all the way almost to the boost on the back here, right? And the photos, which were for these shoes, did not show that at all. So I contacted GOAT, and they said, oh, well, I guess there was a mistake. We'd love to give you a $20 credit on these shoes. I said, you're out of your mind. I want a full refund. I want to send these back. And they refused to accept them back because GOAT apparently doesn't do refunds or returns on used shoes, which I get, but there's also, they need to be held more accountable to sellers that would post pictures of shoes that are not the ones that they're actually selling, which is a shitty thing because they can fraud buyers right now with the system that's in place right now. But I just filed a charge back with my bank, got the money back, kept the shoes. I tried to return them. They just wouldn't let me. So I got these for free. And I wear them once in a while. I just know that the bottom of these are just going to blow out at some point. Up next is these are the Yeshiels, I believe, or Yeshayas. The Yeshiels, I think. The FW551, whatever the frick these are called. There's so many different names. But I actually have like 5 pairs of these. What's crazy is these were sitting at my local Foot Locker at the mall, just sitting for retail for almost a week. So I went and bought like 3 or 4 extra pairs. So I have this pair plus like 3 or 4 more pairs downstairs of these. And now I don't know why people don't like these. I have no idea why they didn't sell like crazy. I love like the dark outside and then the contrast, the white on the inside contrast, the insoles or whatever. I love that. I think it's great looking. Funny enough, these Yeezys that not a lot of people like, apparently, are like some of the only Yeezys I've ever worn where somebody actually commented on them. Because in general, I don't think anybody really gives a shit about your shoes besides you. Thinking that other people give a shit about your shoes. Nobody really does. But these I've got compliments on just because of the crazy colors on them. And then I have 2 pairs of Beluga 2.0s. These are some of the most frequently worn ones that I have. One is a 12, one's a 12 and a half. These are a 12. These are a 12 and a half right here. So you see there's no insole in these. But in these, I have the insole because these are 12 and a half, so they fit great. I don't like the original Beluga 1.0s or whatever you call them, the Beluga OGs. I don't like the big orange stripe. I like this better. I think it looks better personally, and I wear these a lot. I wear these, the Yeshayas, and the semi-frozen the most. Oh, also, of course, I wear these the most, the Static Blacks. I got these. I paid like almost $500 for these because I really wanted a pair at the time. But these are my Static Blacks. I actually have a fake pair of reflective ones down here. But the Static Blacks are just like, they go with everything, right? They're great shoes. I love them. These, the Belugas, the Yeshayas, and the semi-frozen are the ones that I wear the most. So let's skip on down to the semi-frozen. These are the weird, crazy, people call them the McChickens or whatever. They're a acquired taste, I think. Number one, I wear the Yeezys because of how freaking comfortable they are, right? I also love, me personally, why I wear Yeezys is not for like the hype factor. The most unique thing about Yeezys for me is when I'm looking down at my shoes, this is what you see, that wide, that super wide, like bowed out. I don't know why I like that shape so much, but I like that shape compared to an Ultra Boost, right? Which looks like when you look down, it looks like a hot dog on your foot. I don't like that shape. I love the comfort of the Ultra Boost, but the shape of this that has that bulge out. And I mean, that looks so good to me. That's the main reason I wear Yeezys. And then and like I mentioned, I have some fake pairs. These are shoes that were just sent to me by, they see the Yeezy reviews and stuff I do, so they send me fake pairs. And if you want to wear fake shoes, wear fake shoes. Don't let fucking anybody tell you different. Like I said, nobody gives a shit about your shoes besides you thinking other people give a shit about your shoes. Nobody cares. These are the fake static reflective blacks or whatever. These are fake Oreos. Fakes of those. And then these are fake zebras. These are actually really bad fakes. They're not good at all. These are pretty bad fakes. If you can see, I don't think I've even worn these one time just because they don't even have the look. Like, I don't mind if it's fake, but these don't have this. They look already like beaten up. Like you see, it's all stretched out over there. I've never worn them. So yeah, to sum it up, these are kind of the Yeezys I wear on a daily rotation. We're going to go downstairs and look at all the ones that are brand new in the box. And again, don't be afraid to wear fake shoes, especially if it's like shit weather outside, if it's snowing and you want to wear Yeezys, get some fake Yeezys and wear some fake Yeezys in the snow. Who cares if they get fucked up? All right, downstairs we go. So as you can see, all these are Yeezy boxes. The 3 down there are for fakes, and then the 1 over there is for fakes. I have 4 pairs of fakes. I thought I only had 3, but there's another pair of the original Belugas down there that are fake. But the rest of these are all real, brand new, never been used. I'm gonna run you through those now. Okay, all these right here. Jeez. These are all Yeshiels. Now I remember mentioning upstairs that I only had like 4 or 5 pairs. Apparently there's 8 pairs. I know that I picked up 4 or 5 from, like I said, the Foot Locker here locally had them just sitting there and nobody wanted them. So I bought like, I guess 4 pairs of them, but I don't remember, I guess I scored like maybe 3 or 4 pairs online whenever they were released. Here's one of them. They're just Yeshiels, regular old Yeshiels. And again, I have 8 of those brand new in the box. I don't know why people didn't like these. I thought they were great. Kind of set all these out of the way. Let's see what other duplicates I have. Okay, apparently I only have 1 pair of Earth. These are the brown ones, if you remember correctly. And these are them, the Earth. And these are just something I got off probably Hibbit, I think. I've always had really good luck on drop day with Hibbit. Let's see what else we got duplicates of. These are 2 pairs of Yeezy Reels. And I don't know, they're both 12 and a half. And I don't know why nobody really got these. This is a second pair that I bought off eBay just so I could, I'm going to take these upstairs after I'm done just so I can wear these. I thought they looked pretty cool. I don't know. They're kind of like the semi-frozens, just a different pattern. Like the Yashil pattern. I thought they looked pretty cool. But yeah, this box is beat to heck. Oh look, another pair of Yashils. A freaking 9 pairs of Yashils. Okay, that's the other one I got a bunch of is Cinder. Yeah, I got 4 pairs of Cinder. These are all 12 and one 12.5 at the bottom here. Now, eventually I'm gonna break that 12.5 out of the box and start wearing it, but I'm just so hesitant to. I wanna keep it brand new as long as possible. I have this weird thing. It's hard for me to un-DS a shoe or whatever you call it, but I still like to wear them. These are, in my opinion, the best. Besides this, even probably better than the Static Black, I really think these are the best looking Yeezys that were ever released. And these are the Cinders, and the reason why, you have that gum-ish type bottom, and it kind of brings me back to the days, like I was always the kid that I wanted to have those Sambas. I was one of those Sambas with the black Sambas with the gum bottoms, and these just remind me of that. I've always loved that colorway of the black with the kind of brown or tan or gum bottoms, or whatever you want to call it. And so I got super lucky on drop day and got all these for retail. One was from Hibbett, one was from Foot Locker, one was from Champs, and one was from Dick's maybe? I don't remember, but I got super lucky. These are my favorite shoes and I got 4 of them. And I say favorite and I haven't even worn any of them. All right, we got 2 pairs of Lundmarks. And honestly, I don't even remember what these look like. I remember I got 2, I think one I bought from StockX for really cheap. Oh yeah, they're kind of like the bland, like, whatever that is, whatever you'd call that. They're not like, they weren't super popular, and I get why. They're kind of bland, but they could go with a lot of stuff. I don't know. These maybe I'll get rid of instead of wearing them. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Lundmark, but I got 2 pairs of them. One's 12, one's 12.5, and I'm not saying the sizes in order to try to sell you these shoes. I'm not interested in selling any of them right now. It'd be a long time before I sell them, but I figured people want to know the sizes. Speaking of sizes, here's an interesting one. This is a Yeezy Marsh. They did a shock drop for everybody that's in like the top tier. I forgot the members club is or the creators club. I've been in the top tier forever. And so they did like a shock drop maybe like 2 or 3 months ago. And all they had left, like I logged in like 2 minutes after it started because I was driving, I didn't see it. Saw it, got off the exit, pulled into a gas station, logged in. And this was the only thing I could find was a pair of 14.5 Yeezy Boost Marshes. These are the, I'll show you what the Marsh is. And I never got a pair of Marshes, so it was cool. But these are the weirdest looking shoes I think ever. They're definitely some weird shoes. But, you know, someday somebody might, and that's probably one I would sell. Just because I could never wear 14.5. These aren't even in the box, they're upstairs. And Zebras, those are upstairs. These are the Static. I have 1 pair upstairs that I wear, and then I have 2 more just kind of on reserve. They're both 12.5, just because I want to be able to wear them in the future whenever those ones upstairs go bad, you know, eventually, because they're white, so eventually they're going to be beyond repair. So I have 2 backup pairs of these, if you want to see what a brand new pair looks like. These are the white Statics. I like them a lot. So I have 2 backup pairs, if you can see the tags, of the Statics there. All right, let's see what other duplicates we have. Okay, Citrons, I got 2 pairs here. Citrons are like that color that nobody liked. It's like a, oh yeah, I bought these off StockX for $248, $235 with $13 shipping. So damn near retail. And these are the Citrons. A lot of people don't like them. They're kind of like a darker Static, I guess. It's got the little StockX tag on them and whatnot. I thought, you know, it'd be cool just to try out and see if I liked them. I looked at them in person. I didn't really like the color. I mean, I am colorblind, but even then I still didn't like the color of them. But I have 2 pairs. Why? Don't know. Oh, that's what that pair is. Actually, I think that's what that pair is upstairs is Citrons, because this bottom box is empty, so that must be what's upstairs. So I have 1 12.5 spare, I guess, of the Citrons. 2 pairs are upstairs. I like this pair a lot. Eventually I'm gonna break these out and wear them. These are the tail lights. I love like this one. It looks a lot like the I have another one up there. It's not hyperspace, but I like that this solid color with that random color heel strap or whatever. I really like these pair of Yeezys. So the taillights are pretty cool, I think. And let me show you the other one I have. Yeah, these are the True Forms. And if I remember correctly, these are very similar. I paid above retail for these. I paid $368. And these are kind of the same thing, except instead of red, you get this orange color. But it's that solid color. I like it a lot, and enough to pay, you know, $360 for a pair. So eventually these will come out, and I'll wear these as well. Maybe some special occasion. I don't know. Those are upstairs. So I didn't really take into account all the empty boxes that were down here. So in reality, I probably have like 49 or 50 pairs. All right, let's go with something I actually don't like, and these are the 380. I won these for retail. Won them for retail. The 380 Mists. I don't like the shoe at all. I just tried them out to see if I would like them. I bought them. I hate them. I think they're one of the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life, honestly, personally. So I hate these. So I would probably sell these. Again, if I sell them, I'll just sell them to somebody I know or something. But I don't like these at all. But I have them. All right, up next, we got the Israfil 12.5. And these I think I got straight from Adidas. I get pretty lucky on the Adidas app with Yeezys, and a lot of people say that it has nothing to do with like because I'm at the icon level in the Creators Club, but before I had icon level, I don't think I had much luck, but after, I've had really good luck winning Yeezys, so I would maybe try to get to, it's not very hard to get to icon level on Adidas. Wait till, they're always running sales. Try it out. These are the Israfil, like I said, these, yeah, Israfil, and it's that weird like denim looking color with the orange stripe or whatever that color is. I'm colorblind, so leave me alone about it. Now, I don't think those shoes look particularly great, but I thought they might be kind of cool in person, so I just entered to win, and I won them. I won them, so I bought them. I don't know if I'll keep them or not. I don't know. Here are some Yeshaya. These are size 12. These are from Hibbett. I won these on Hibbett. Yeshaya. They look a lot like Statics to me. Are those Yeshayas? I don't know. Again, I have a bunch of these Yeezys. I have a bunch of Yeezys, but I'm not super like into shoes like that. I mean, it looks like I'm super into shoes, but I couldn't name you off every colorway and every name of every Yeezy. I'm not that guy. Here's another pair of the Static Blacks I have. Just as soon as those bust, you know, I'll have a spare pair. And these, I forgot how much I paid for these, but I got them from StockX. I got them a lot cheaper. The other ones I bought were like $450. These I got for much cheaper. These are actually the ones I did the legit check on. Oh, and I have one more. I have one more pair of blacks. I forgot about that. I don't even remember where I got these. Maybe StockX. Let me look. There's a StockX. No, there's no StockX label here or anything. But yeah, I have another pair. These are size 12. I'll probably never wear these because they're size 12. Maybe sell them in the future or something. If they were 12.5, I would keep them and wear them. I mean, I still might, but I doubt it. I'll probably just sell them. All right, we got some Cloud Whites, which again just look just like Statics to me. I don't really notice the nuances here, but I mean, they look just like the Statics to me, personally. I don't know what the big difference is. Who knows? But I got a pair, and these are size 12. I'll keep a hold of them for sure. But anyway, we have right here we have the Desert Sage, which are kind of like the solidish color, like the tail lights in the other one, the Lundmark, but they don't have the colored heel, but they have the really contrasting inner part, whatever you'd call that. They're cool. I'm not a huge fan of them. But there's 12.5. Then we got a pair that you really never see because nobody really ever talked about them, but I thought they were kind of cool actually. And these are the Antlia, Antlias. And the color's a little bit weird. Let me stand in front of this light because it's really blocking a lot. It's like overpowering the light on these. These are a cool like yellowy, greeny color. I'm colorblind, leave me alone. But I like this color a lot, so I'll probably end up wearing these. I think they're pretty dang cool, and I've never seen these on anybody before. Nobody ever talks about them. They're just kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the Yeezys. And these are 12.5. So am definitely going to keep these, and I'll definitely wear them at some point. Jesus Christ, guys. Grow up. Grow up. All right, and then last pair is the Zions. I think these are the latest release, I believe. And these are the Zions. The Zions actually look really cool. I probably should have tried to get more pairs. I'm not super into Yeezys like that. I just get them when I can. A lot of these I've had these for, years. So these are the Zions. I think they look really cool. They got that, it's like gray and charcoal gray or something in black right there. Great colorway, really cool shoe. Love it to death, even though I've never worn it. But I love the color of it right now. I mean, it looks really cool. And I scored these in a 12.5 as well. For some reason, 12.5 is like a size everybody wants. I don't know why. I guess everybody's like a size 12 and you always go half size up with Yeezys. That's probably why. But yeah, that concludes my collection of Yeezys. There you go. You happy? Those are all my Yeezys. Now I gotta freaking put them all back up on the shelf. It's probably a good time though. I can now kind of organize the duplicates in sections, which is probably a good idea. Because in reality, I have maybe like 15 to 20 or 25 or so different pairs. The rest are like duplicates. So it'd be kind of cool to organize them as far as duplicates and then singles of each one. But yeah, that's all my Yeezys I have. Don't ask me to buy them. I'm not going to sell them to you. I just want people to know what I have. People will ask me what Yeezys I have. And it will also come into question because I legit check Yeezys and show people how to do it online. And so some people will question my expertise to say, no, nobody's an expert in that. And if you want to wear fake Yeezys, wear fake Yeezys. Don't let anybody tell you different. I have 50 pairs of real ones and I still wear fakes sometimes. There are certain times that I wear fakes. So I don't know why that became part of the video, but wear fake Yeezys if you want to wear fake Yeezys. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm going to go put these back up. Thanks again for watching, guys. Any questions you have, throw them in the comments down below, or make fun of me for not knowing which Yeezy model each one was, or the color, whatever. Go ahead and roast me in the comments. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Bye.